Hey guys, what's up? I'm here with a review of an Italian exploitation slasher horror film from 1987, and tonight's movie is StageFright Aquarius. I'm just going to refer to it as StageFright. It's known as other titles such as Deliria, Bloody Bird, StageFright, of course, and StageFright Aquarius, which is what I'm going to be referring to it as in the like I just fucking did, you know what I mean? So, this movie, I've heard a lot about this movie, and this is one of those slasher films that is like really, really lesser known. Like, unless you're really deep into the horror genre, you probably haven't seen this movie. This isn't like, you know, like walk down the street and ask someone, you know, what their favorite slasher film is. No, I doubt anybody's gonna say this. So this movie has to do with a group of actors who are rehearsing for an upcoming musical, and they decide to lock themselves inside the theater overnight to rehearse, not knowing that there's an escaped psychopath who is in the theater as well. This movie has potential. I've also heard it's really violent. Let's watch it. So the movie opens with credits, and the sound of what sounds like someone digging in a like a dumpster, and then we have a prostitute kind of walking down the street smoking. And at this point, I'm like, this is probably the play they're putting on. And I was proven right when the killer in the play jumps out on stage and starts dancing. And this show is really, really, really weird. And apparently this play also has a rape scene in it. So the acting in this movie is pretty average. Not really the best, but it's, you know, not terrible. The writing is pretty good. The characters are kind of likable, kind of relatable. The really cool thing about this movie is that the killer in the film is actually before he became a murderer, he was like a stage actor, like a theater person. So he kind of knows his way around a theater, so that makes this film even more, like, I don't know, it just gives the film more substance, instead of being like, how does this killer know his way through like the, you know, catwalk of a theater or whatever. What there are of effects are pretty good. Sometimes they're like only once that they're kind of bad. The rest of the time they're really, really good. The lighting and camera work here is pretty good. It's not like Suspiria levels of Italian horror awesomeness, but it's still really nice. Same with the music. I honestly really dig it. Again, it's nothing too groundbreaking, but it's still really good, helps set the mood. The kills in this movie are pretty gory, honestly, and pretty creative. Well, I don't want to say creative, because, I mean, all the death scenes in this movie have been done before. They're just done in a kind of different way, I guess. I don't know, there's only like one scene that wasn't really creative or cool, but it was so funny because of how bad it was, and it is the infamous axe murder scene from this movie. Like, that scene is so infamous that someone even said that in Mommy Dearest, when Joan Crawford is chopping down the orange tree with an axe, someone said that scene is a lot scarier and more realistic than the axe murder scene in this movie. That's what someone actually said about this movie. Man, I am sweaty. On the gore meter from 1 to 10, 1 being something like a Nosferatu, and 10 being something like Brain Dead, StageFright Aquarius is probably about a 6 out of 10. It's pretty gory at times. You know, I would say it's about average, you know. It's nothing too crazy, but nothing too weak either. I don't know, it's definitely, you know, about as gory as I expected it to be, honestly. All in all, I really like this movie, and I would definitely highly recommend and suggest this movie to fans of Italian horror films or slasher films and stuff. And I don't know, I think I might have found one of my new favorite slasher films. I like this one about as much as I liked Alice, Sweet Alice, so I guess that's a good kind of comparison to make. I probably have to, I gotta give it a 5 out of 5. I really dig this movie, and I'm definitely gonna have to pick it up sometime eventually when I have money and a job. Aspirations. So anyway, guys, if you liked the video, like my channel, be sure to like this video, favorite it, whatever you want, and maybe subscribe perhaps. I would really appreciate that. And check the links in the description below. There are links to things like my Tumblr, Twitter, all that, Facebook. All that is in the description below, as well as Rotten Cotton t-shirts, where I get my horror film t-shirts like this I Drink Your Blood t-shirt I'm wearing right now. This is available on their site for like 15 bucks. It's a pretty good deal if you buy like 6 or 7 shirts, and you get it. And if they're like under 20 bucks, you can buy them all together as a package, and you get it for like 70 bucks. And it's a really good deal. It's where I get my horror film t-shirts. And be sure to check out my friend Chloe, her cosplay and makeup tutorial channel. It is in the description. She always does something really interesting, really cool. And I guess that's it. I'm signing off. You guys have a good day, good night, good whatever. Peace.